I got too many games to go. Let's try them all. This is my First Impression Backlog Deathmarch. Today we got Age of Fear, the Undead King. So first thing first, recording this one was a complete pain. Or even getting to this, I had to... didn't really work perfectly with the recording software I was trying to use, so I had to finagle a little bit. Anyway, let's start off a new campaign. Okay, we got two quests here. Let's start off with the first one. Yeah, this is just a first impression, so... Did that change the text when I did that? Anyway, let's go easy.
Edward, son of Borin, faced the same challenges as many young noblemen in the lands near Redcastle. As the fourth son of a minor noble house, he had not even a horse or a decent sword to call his own. However, what he lacked in material possessions, he made up in prowess, courage, and determination, as he showed at King William's hunting party. With a horse and weaponry borrowed from his eldest brother, he did his family proud. Edward's steady hand and careful aim meant that he could fell a deer at the farthest distance, drop a goose swiftly, and spear a charging boar through the heart before it could do the same to him with its razor tusks. But Edward was still forced to consider the outing a failure, for despite distinguishing himself in the hunt, he was unable to better his standing by garnering either the sponsorship of a wealthy merchant or the attentions of a well-dowried maiden. As Edward slowly made his way back to his tent, his thoughts drifted to the injustice that birth and wealth count for so much more than merit and honor. When the only foes to be had were forest creatures or tourney opponents with blunted weapons, there was little chance to achieve glory, wealth, or respect through martial skill. The land had known long years of relative peace and prosperity, with the dark times of the past only spoken of by graybeards around the firelight to frighten children. But darkness does not sleep. It only lies in wait for men to forget and lower their guards. Little did Edward know that, soon enough, social inequity would be the least of his worries, and his fortitude, strength, and noble heart would be tested to their very limits, perhaps even beyond.
Hey, alright. I kind of like that they're really playing the setting really straight, the whole medieval thing. I mean, it seems so far like a more of a straightforward medieval, not so much a fantasy medieval. I'm sure it's going to get fantastical pretty quick here, but yeah, the old-timey music.
Edward's chance to impress influential nobles, merchants, and eligible ladies was drawing to a close. Afterwards, he would have to return home to play the role of the dutiful fourth son, to better his family's position through selfless service without regard for his own ambitions. As luck would have it, fate provided Edward with a chance encounter with the king's chamberlain, Tybalt, an aging courtier whose eyes betrayed an incisive wisdom at odds with the foppish silks in which he was clad. Ah, young Edward, I see that the hunt holds little challenge for you, and that the camaraderie of the other noblemen is little to your liking. I, however, offer you a proposition that may be of great interest. A boon I couldn't accept, sir. This is no challenge to entertain and amuse you, boy. I dare to presume that your father still has a light purse, does he not? And you too have little coin to spend, am I right? Yes, sir. Though it pains me to admit it, you speak the truth. Then listen to my proposition. The king wants to eliminate the goblins looming at the edge of our camp, and you could perhaps do something about them. The king is hardly without the resources for monetary reward. Edward's eyes lit up. Goblins could be quite dangerous, but they were no match for his sword. Because he was the fourth son, he had practiced harder, trained longer, and made more effort than any of his brothers. Goblins, sir. They've stolen enough game and harassed enough men that the king is willing to pay a handsome fee to the man who gets rid of them. Since you are the son of an old friend, I I could see my way to granting an advance of 500 coins for you to prepare for the job. Thank you. I'd be honored. Not so fast, boy. I will lend you some armor in better condition than the shambles on your back. Wouldn't want to return you to my old friend with scratches on your pretty face, or with any parts missing. Tibble chuckled. I'd be much obliged, sir. Thank you again for this opportunity. You are quite welcome. I've seen how well you handle your sword, but I recommend you take a few of the mercenaries from camp with you. There are quite a few goblins out there. No sense risking your neck for gold if you don't make it home to spend it. When should I begin? Now. Follow me. We'll see what you look like in a proper suit of iron. Edward followed Tibble to his encampment, filled with the heady anticipation of a real fight, and the prospect of some coin for an honest job.
Oh no, goblins! I gained 500 GP. Okay. So it looks like I can take it that is me. Yep, that is Edward. I can recruit a footman. Ooh, and I can rename him. And a bowman. Humphrey. Okay, I can. Hello? And Baldwin. No, I'm not going to rename him. That is fine. Skills. Alright, I have no EXP to buy skills. Items. No items to buy. Okay. Standard users can only use potions. Continue. Yeah. Let's go.
Tibble's tale proved true. Even a novice scout could have seen the greenskins' tracks leading from the homestead off into the nearby woodland. However, as easy as the tracks were to follow, they still led Edward's party on quite a journey, moving from one campsite to another. Edward's party knew they were getting close when they eventually found campfire ashes that were still warm. A few more hours of travel saw them finally catch up to their quarry, who hadn't even bothered to post sentries. A few of the goblins were starting a fire and drinking their signature dark and heady grog. Remnants of what might prove to be their last supper lie strewn about the camp. Let the filthy creatures choke on their nasty ale as they die, Edward thought to himself as he signaled his men to rush the camp.
Okay. To battle. Loading battle. We found you, green goblins. What? Glitch? A tiny knight? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, a little glitch there with the portraits. Okay, so... Alright, I don't know what any of this does, so...
Awaiting command.
Yeah, hit him. Blah! Right. Alright, this is the bowman.
Splendid.
Okay, okay, so it's kind of touchy. Alright, I can't hit that guy. Edward is your avatar in-game, and a battle is immediately lost if he's killed. Alright, how badly is he hurt? Ooh.
War is coming. Excellent. Aiming.
What? Can I not move and then attack?
They won't notice.
Arg!
Honor.
Okay, battle 1. Fallen units can be revived and carried over to the next scenario. Yeah, I wanna... There was something going on if I clicked on that.
Saddle my horse. To victory!
Oh, I see. I need to have like enough turn movement units or something.
War is coming.
Oh, jeez. You can go on everywhere. Alright, so... Yeah, end turn then? Loot may vary, okay.
Russiandom.
Russiandom?
Try to stop me. War is coming. Try to stop me.
Okay, so you have to like attack treasure chests? Alright.
You have my sword. Saddle my horse. Awaiting command.
Oh, I see. So I can just keep moving so long as there's
This shall
movement.
be a glorious day. Saddle my horse. Awaiting command. Saddle my horse. Awaiting command. To victory! Out of my way. Try to stop me. Out of my way. Try to stop me. War is coming. Out of my way.
Okay, is there anything else attackable?
You have my sword.
You have my sword.
This shall be a glorious day. Awaiting command.
Okay, so... Okay, segmented move. That's how I was able to get around so fast. Okay, so how do I tell who's a segmented move and who's not?
Welcome.
Oh, I guess everyone's segmented move.
I have plenty of arrows. Commands. I have plenty of arrows. Aiming.
Okay, good enough. How do I continue? End battle.
Edward didn't have to think about his attack, as his well-trained sword arm hacked and slashed through the forest's intruders with great ease. Edward looked over the carnage of the goblin camp. Now it was strewn with green-skinned corpses, with faces fixed into grotesque masks of surprise and terror. Edward felt almost disappointed at the ease of this task. Surely not enough to make any lasting impression on the king. Even a squire could have led this party and slain this motley crew. Still, it was good coin, and he had proven he could handle the task put before him. A tracker broke Edward from his thoughts.
Sir, I found the tracks of a much larger creature. I believe that cave in the distance is an ogre's lair. What is your command?
I say that he will make for worthy prey.
But sir, ogres are fearsome beasts. I was once part of a militia band sent to fight one, and before we could subdue him, he had killed several of our best men.
Inwardly, Edward's spirit rose, for this was a worthy opponent for any knight. He didn't want to seem foolhardy and rush into peril, so he responded in a serious tone. Since we are this close to the cave, I am sure this area is part of his territory. He poses more of a threat to the folk living near this forest than that band of goblins did. By slaying him, we protect them. The tracker began to object, but Edward did not listen. He led the way up the hill and into the cave, and the hunting party followed him after only the slightest of hesitations. As they entered the cave, they nearly retched. The air hit them like a hot and fetid wall. The party slowly descended into the darkened cave with Edward at the lead, then spied the hulking figure of an ogre with crude rotting skins draped over a 9-foot wall of muscle and sinew. The beast saw them in that same moment. It let out a fierce scream and charged the party.
First boss battle type thing. What's that stench? Lord have mercy on my nose. Roar. Owner of the cave. Roar, roar. No, it's R-O-A-R, R-O-A-R. I'd rather not be disturbed.
Fight for the king.
Alright, I don't want to charge for... Oh, there's goblins too.
Saddle my horse. Surely.
I'll charge it too fast here. Ooh, darkness. Okay, so wait one more turn, make them come to me. Poison resistance.
For the kingdom. Here's my message.
Here's my message to your face.
To victory.
Bam. Okay.
Taste my dagger. Want some more?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, my king.
Clear out the lobbies first. Yeah, take that, morale.
Very clever.
Oh, hey.
Out of my way.
Alright. Oh, he's down to 3.
Rush him down. For the kingdom.
You're not getting away.
Want some more? They won't notice.
Roar, roar. You can be proud of yourself, Elward. You just slain an ogre. Lucifer? Is his horse named Lucifer? That is awesome. What? Come on, it was a huge one.
Aiming.
Aiming.
Out of my way.
Bam. Ba-ba-da. No, let's loot.
Crush them. War is coming. Out of my way. War is coming. Try to stop me. To victory! You have my sword. Try to stop me. Saddle my horse. Out of my way. War is coming. To victory! Out of my way.
Gold. An amulet of some kind.
War is coming.
Oh, new enemy. Is it a giant rat? That's neat.
Glorious. At a distance. Out of my way.
Do going back into battle mode. So, my first impression here,
Excellent.
not that bad of a
To glory.
old-timey
For the
style
kingdom.
strategy game.
Very clever.
Obviously, it doesn't really have any animations on the character. They just kind of spin around in place. But, you know, that's okay. You can still have a good thing. I do like that they are really going, just kind of embracing the whole, you know, medieval roleplay kind of aspect of it instead of trying to be some kind of like hip and cool medieval thing. It's just like, okay, we are knights. We are going to attack young goblins, and with the whole, you know, music and everything. That's actually kind of refreshing in a strange way. Doing it the old-fashioned way is new again. But anyway, so yeah, this is Age of Fear. This is just, you know, the first part of the campaign right here. But yeah, seems pretty neat. Kind of tough to record it because of the options. You are going to have some issues going into the options. Maybe I can show you the options menu. Yeah, like you don't really have too many options. Rendering engine, maybe that was my problem. Java 2D, so yeah, it looks like it's recentering and it's kind of cropping off some of the words out there. But anyway, not bad. It's pretty decent for an indie game, though, so I'll give it that. So anyway, till next time, later.